Hey guys, this is Brooke here, and I just wanted to do this video here. I'm going to start doing metaphysical and occult reviews of cartoons. As you guys know, I'm a cartoonist, and I watch a lot of cartoons for analysis. So I'm going to start with ones that I grew up with. Now, this one has been resonating with me so strongly. Like, my spirit's telling me, Brooke, do a video review of The Little Mermaid so people can really understand what it's like to join the Illuminati or make soul petitions or contracts with the dark forces. I'm like, okay, I'll do it, because not everyone has seen The Little Mermaid, because I grew up in the 90s. I was born in 89, and I love this movie. I really love this movie. I love The Lion King and stuff. But when I look back at it with the occult knowledge and magical knowledge and metaphysical knowledge that I know now, I'm like, wow, they're showing kids what it's like to sell your soul to the dark forces. So we're going to talk about, I'm not saying don't watch this movie ever and this is satanic and all this stuff. Like, I don't want to scare people. I just want to show you guys what these people are into and what they do. So let's go. So this is, let's get into it. So this is Ursula. If you guys haven't seen Little Mermaid, this is Ursula. She's a sea witch, and she's trying to get Ursula to sign a contract because try to get Ariel to sign a contract because Ariel is falling in love with this prince on the land. Like, Ariel is a mermaid, and she met him. So and she's been watching him. So let's just play this song, "Poor Unfortunate Souls," which is one of my favorite songs. I really do like Ursula, to be honest, because even though she's evil, see, this is the thing about people who have who are dark. The thing about them is they're not stupid people. They're not stupid. They tell you the truth. They tell it like it is. And then what ends up happening is the person who isn't really evil but is naive, is naive and has interest that is not worth it. They don't understand that the fame, the money, the beauty, the looks and all that stuff is not worth it compared to your soul. So some people are just really naive and foolish, and they just have they're young, the young people, and they don't understand. But let's take a look at this music video here. I'm not going to play the whole thing, but when I see something I'm going to talk about, I'm going to stop it real quick. So this is Ariel. So she's approaching Ursula because she wants to figure out, because her father, she doesn't have a great relationship with her father right now, because her father is very strict. He doesn't want them, I think, associating with the people on the land and things like that. So this is when she goes to Ursula's her cave to seek her help and her witch powers. Now you see this here? She's literally telling her, "Look, bitch, I'm a witch." And she don't care. She's like, whatever, she's embracing her magic. See, this is why I admire Ursula, not because she takes souls, because that's not, she's in the dark occult, she's in the dark forces, but there's nothing wrong embracing your abilities. Even King Triton has the ability to make Ariel human. He showed that at the end of the movie, that he could turn her human, but he never told her that. They both have the same powers. Ursula and King Triton have the same powers. They're just on two opposite ends of the spectrum. Ursula is evil, and King Triton is righteous, but he's a little strict and uptight. So that's why Ariel is trying to seek out some help from the sea witch, so she could turn herself to human, so she could meet this guy on land, this prince. Let's continue. See, she's telling her, she's keeping it 100. Now I'm going to stop this right here because I'm not sure if I'm going to get a copyright strike or whatever. I really don't know. But let's take a look at this here. So, actually, I'm going to just go to clips and stuff here. because I really don't want to get that copyright strike. So you see here, she basically helps people who they don't look so good. So they're talking about the physical form here, because these characters here, they were this person was too fat, or this person was too skinny, and she made them beautiful, right, with her magic. This is what these people do. They'll come to you and say, hey, listen, I'm dark, I'm evil, I have the power, but I have the power to give you everything you want. So she's telling her, all right, she's showing her examples and stuff. Now here's Flounder and let me see here. Trying to get this right. Sorry about that. Now you see, now she's telling people, like, if people cannot pay their dues of what she's asking for, then she'll turn them to this. Basically meaning she'll take their soul, and then they'll have to be with her for all of eternity as these little things here. All right. Let's continue. I'm not trying to play all of this video because they're gonna give me. Now she's showing her what she can get here. Okay, so let's take a look at this here. All right. So this is how the Illuminati operate, and the dark occultists. Now, let me repeat this again. King Triton has the same powers as Ursula. They both have the same powers. It's just Ursula's evil and King Triton is good. So there's nothing wrong with magic. But let's take a look at this here. She's telling her, listen, you gotta kiss this guy at the end of the 3rd day. Look at the number 3. This is how you know this was written by occultists. I know this because I know the language. The number 3, 3 days. You gotta get this guy to fall in love with you in 3 days. That is unheard of. That is crazy. Like, to me, that's like 3 days. Doesn't it take some time to, like, well, whatever. But anyway, so she's telling her the deal. If you do not do this in 3 days, then your soul belongs to me. So let's continue. And then let's talk about the price that she has to pay. Okay, so let's talk about this here. Remember I talked about in the other video that the voice is a symbolic reference to the soul, because it's the air, it's the breath energy. Okay, so that's the price she has to pay. Now let's take a look at what she says here after this. Look, take a look at this. She's telling her, men don't give a fuck about that shit. That's true shit. See, Ursula's a smart bitch. Okay, so this woman is awesome. Like, honestly, she's evil, but you know what? I mean, she's keeping it 100. Like, there's so much truth in this movie. You see these children's movies, in quotes, they got more truth than some of the shit out here. Like, I'm like, yo, did she really just tell her that you could shake your ass and look sexy and you don't have to talk. You don't have to talk. It's not about men like a woman who doesn't say much, who doesn't gossip much. So you see this shit? The little girls are looking at this like, oh my god, I want to be like Ariel. I want to, you know, it's so crazy. Like, but let's continue here. Let's continue. Okay. Mm-hmm. That's right. Yeah, and you see that sexual reference to yo. I watched this when I was born in 1989. I watched this when I was like 5. You see the kind of shit that they're talking about in here? Some serious adult themes. Like, look, she who holds her tongue will get a man. Now you see that shit? Now let's continue here. Let's continue here. Let's I don't want to get that copyright strike. Trying not to. I'm probably already gonna get it. I don't know. I don't know how this shit works. This is already on YouTube. I don't know if I can get a strike if I don't know. That's I think his name is Derrick. I was about to say Darian. That's Sailor Moon. My bad. So this is the guy that she fell in love with, and she don't know him from a fucking hill of beans. She don't know him. She's like, he's a princess. He's so handsome. Don't he look like Aladdin a little bit? Anyway, so she's getting wet over this guy, literally, and she's willing to sell her soul to get with this man who don't even, he look dumb as hell, don't he? Anyway, let's continue. Now she's making her potions and stuff. Now let's get to the part where she signs the contract. Look at this. Look at this. Okay. I hereby grant unto Ursula, the Witch of the Sea, one voice. This is a soul. This is a code word for the soul. I was talking about that in my other video. In exchange for, and I let me see if I could catch that rest of that. I don't even, it goes by so fast. You see, this is how they do this shit. They have a contract. They go through it so fast for all of eternity. You see this shit? Now let's take a look at this here. No one's forcing this bitch to sign this. This is why the Illuminati get people. They make it look so fancy. Oh, you want this guy? You want to change the way you look? You want to look better? You want to look sexy? You want to get these things in the material world? Now look at this shit. Now you see this? One voice. Then they got all this fine print and shit right here. And then for all of eternity, you don't even read all that shit. Look at this here. Look, no one's forcing this bitch. Look. Okay. Okay, so that was just a portion of the movie. This is a song of the movie, and I just want to say, like, this is exactly how it works with the Illuminati and the dark forces. And it's not just the Illuminati. It's anytime you have soul contracts with people like this who are into the dark occult, working with demons, working with people who have the ability to use their magic to get you anything you want. If you want to look better, if you want to get the man, if you want to get the girl. It's not just men that do this. Girls do this too, obviously. And kids are looking at this. This is a kid's movie. Think about that. Think about that for a second. Kids are watching this. When I was a kid, I had no idea what was going on. I just liked the music. Oh my God. Poor unfortunate soul. I was just dancing and shit like, oh my God, Ursula's so cool. I look back at this like, well, wait a second. Wait a second. This is some dark shit going on. I mean, listen, no one's forced her to sign this paper. She said, I'm evil. I'm different. I'm a witch. I have powers for all of eternity. You want to take the risk? 3 days. You gotta get this man to fall in love with you. You don't have a voice. You don't have a soul. You just have a human body. Listen to this shit. You gotta look in between the lines here. I'm not even trying to hype this up. This is real shit. Look, I mean, look, the things people do for the things they want in this world. I mean, it's really not worth it. I'm trying to tell people, do not sign that contract. If you're poor, if you're ugly, if you're broke, if you're fat, too skinny, too fat, too weird, you go to the dark forces, you talk to a witch doctor, someone like this woman right here. Dark occultists are extremely intelligent people. They're not stupid people at all. It's unfortunate that a lot of these people who know how to use magic they start off with good intentions and they get caught up with the dark shit. But see, this woman is so caught up with this man, this prince on land. Look, this is what she wants. And look at the colors they use. Look at this shit. The red, which is symbolizing the sexual energy, the love energy and all that stuff, the passion, spirit. She wants to be human. She don't love who she is. You are a mermaid. She don't embrace who she is. And now look at this shit. Look. Now she's sad. Oh my God. This is teaching young girls to not love themselves for who they are. So you're going to seek out magic to pursue materialistic endeavors. That's what they're teaching young girls. Alright? I wish I could show more clips of the movie, but I really don't want to get some copyright strikes or anything. But I'm going to just tell what happens in the end. So what ends up happening is Ursula, like demons do, like the dark forces do, she turned herself into a very hot woman, possessed Derrick. She was so hot it gave the fucking person who was marrying them a boner. You can see that in one of those videos. They got a video of the priest was getting a boner looking at Ursula's form that she transformed into. And like, look at this. And she's sad. She doesn't like who she is. She doesn't like her form. She wants to be something she's not, to get some fucking land dick. And this is, people sell out to the dark forces every freaking day. I work with magic. I'm not evil. King Triton is good and he has magic as well. He's her father. They're trying to tell her, bitch, what the fuck are you doing? Look at Sebastian. Yo, Sebastian's the realest on this whole shit. Sebastian is the realest character. Like, Ariel, no, Ariel. He's the realest. He's trying to tell us, bitch, what are you doing? Selling out your soul to some... There's no hot guys under the sea? He's trying to tell this bitch some truth, man. I mean, the thing is, Ariel is representing the young, naive girl that's in all of us. Like, come on. I mean, I've been there myself. I mean, no one's perfect. We all had a guy that's like, oh my God, he's so handsome. And we all, like, you know, primp ourselves and change ourselves a little bit to get this guy's attention and, you know, try to be something. And, you know, that's normal and natural. But when you get older, you get more spiritual, you get more wise, you realize it's not worth it to be something you're not for someone else. You can have a little flair and be sexy and all this stuff, but this bitch sold her soul to get someone to fall in love with her. 3 days. 3 days to get someone to fall in love with her. I mean, that already sounds retarded, to be honest with you. That doesn't happen that way. And she can't speak. So she's a mute. And she doesn't know how to use a fork, and yeah, I mean, this woman is the MVP of this, but she still lost in the end because she got killed, and the MVPs of this movie are Sebastian, who stays trying to keep it real with her, like, bitch, don't do that shit, and Ursula, because she was intelligent about it. I mean, at the end of the day, she wanted King Triton's throne. She didn't care about, you know, Ariel. She wasn't really of any importance. She had no power. Obviously, she had no money. You know, she's just living in the throne. And she wants to be on land. And then the Sebastian's trying to tell her, look, they work all day. They're slaves. Like, you know, you don't want to be up there. They eat you. They eat people. They eat your kind. And he's trying to tell her. She's like, no, I still want to be human. You know. I mean, there's a lot of girls out here that do a lot of crazy things for, you know, they sign contracts. Like, look at this. You know, honestly, you want to be famous. You know, you want to be famous. You want to be beautiful. You know, you want to be a superstar. You want to get this guy's attention and all that stuff. You really are willing to go through this? You're really willing to go through this to just... And at the end of the day, Ursula possessed him anyway, and she actually turned back into a mermaid because she couldn't fulfill what she was asking because Ursula fucked her up in the end. That's how the devil does. That's how the dark forces do. At the end of the day, she still got screwed over in the end. She didn't get married to Derrick. She turned back into a mermaid. Ursula was close to banging the man that she wanted and gave the fucking priest a boner and almost destroyed the whole entire freaking King Triton's throne. I mean, all because she wants some damn land dick. And it's just like, it's not worth it. It's really not worth it, guys. It's not. You gotta think twice about stuff like this. Like, don't sell out to the dark forces. Just don't do it. If you learn magic and want to use magic for good, that's something different. Be smart about it, but do not for all of eternity. This is real shit. This is not no bullshit. Alright, guys, I'm going to end it here. Alright, so guys, just check out this check out this movie, you know. It's a really good movie. The animation is impeccable. It's beautiful. And you will learn something from this. This is very serious stuff. Alright, guys, have a great day.